The story of three funny monks and a valuable lesson about laughter. Have you ever been through a gloomy day, full of pressure and worries, then suddenly someone told a funny story that made you laugh? In just a moment, all stress disappears like smoke, and you feel much lighter. Laughter has such magical power. It is not only a natural reaction when we hear something funny, but also an effective antidote for the soul, helping us face life's challenges more optimistically. Laughter makes your soul brighter, just like sunlight dispels darkness. Laughing a lot also helps us connect with others, creating lasting relationships, full of sincere emotions and understanding. And in this video, let's hear an interesting story about laughter. Hope you will realize many valuable lessons for your peaceful and happy life. Once upon a time, in ancient times, where the mountains curved like giant dragons and the great rivers flowed like silver silk under the moonlight, there lived three mysterious old monks. Their names have drifted into oblivion because they have never revealed their identities to anyone. People only know them by the simple but meaningful name, Three Laughing Monks. These monks have hair as white as snow and eyes as bright as the stars at night. They wandered from village to village, from town to town, carrying with them only one thing: laughter. When they arrived at a village, they didn't say a word. They simply stood in the middle of the central square and started laughing. At first, people looked at them with surprise, but soon their smiles began to spread. Little by little, the farmers working in the fields, the busy merchants, and even the carefree children running around all began to laugh. A small crowd quickly gathered, laughter echoing throughout the village. At times like these, the whole village, from the gray-haired old people to the tiny children, stood together, laughing like there was no tomorrow. It was at that moment that the three old monks continued their journey to the next village, to plant the seeds of joy. Their laughter is not just a prayer, but also a profound teaching, conveying that life should be lived like a painting painted with vibrant colors of joy. The story of the three laughing monks spread everywhere, from the distant hills to the prosperous cities. The three laughing monks were known and respected. They don't need to explain anything because their laughter says it all. The people felt that the three monks had discovered some cosmic secret, a joke that only they could understand. And so, as the years passed, the three old monks continued to bring joy and laughter everywhere, and everywhere they went turned into happy gardens. Then one day, while they were in a small village, one of the three old monks passed away. The news quickly spread like smoke. People from all over flocked to the village, leaving behind their farm work just to witness the reaction of the two remaining monks. They stood around, their eyes full of curiosity and anticipation, thinking that the monks would finally show sadness. But instead, the remaining two monks not only did not cry, but also laughed louder than ever. Their laughter echoed throughout the village, louder than the sound of war drums during the festival. People couldn't believe their eyes. A few people approached and asked why they weren't saddened by their companion's death. For the first time, the two monks responded, "Yesterday on the way to your village, our brother made a bet to see which of the three of us would die first. And now, he won. Our wise old friend even left a will, requesting that we not need to change his clothes before putting him on the funeral pyre. He said that his laughter kept him clean throughout his life." So, the old monk's body was placed on the funeral pyre with the clothes he was still wearing. When the fire broke out, the sky seemed to be torn apart by the sparkling lights of colorful fireworks. Rays of light danced and splashed everywhere, making people surprised and happy. The whole village laughed, along with the two remaining monks. Remember, perhaps in this life, our only mission is to bring laughter and joy to ourselves and to others. Next time you face a problem, stand in front of the mirror and laugh out loud. It is joy that will make you feel stronger and more alive than ever. The story of the three laughing monks not only brings joy, but also contains profound lessons in Buddhism, helping us better understand how to view life and practice to achieve peace. Here are the lessons learned from this story. In the story, three monks laughed without saying anything, just smiling and inspiring everyone around them. Their laughter is like a kind of meditation, helping people let go of worries and temporarily forget the worries of daily life. According to Buddhism, True joy does not come from material things, but from purity in the soul. When our hearts are at peace, we will naturally have joy, and that joy will spread to those around us. The first lesson is, joy is the source of happiness. We should learn how to nurture joy from within, let go of greed, anger, and ignorance to achieve natural peace. The death of one of the three laughing monks did not make the other two sad, but on the contrary, they laughed even more. They understand that death is just part of the cycle of birth and death, and there is nothing to be sad or afraid of. This is the lesson of impermanence in Buddhism. Everything has a beginning and an end, nothing lasts forever. Realizing impermanence helps us live fully in the present, without being too attached to things that no longer exist. The second lesson is to accept the truth of impermanence. Accepting impermanence helps us not get stuck in suffering when faced with change, especially the loss of our loved ones. The three monks did not need many teachings. Just by the simple act of smiling, they conveyed a profound message about life. They lived simply, not concerned with fame, status, or money, but only focus on bringing joy to themselves and others. This is the spirit of humility and simplicity that Buddhism promotes. The third lesson is to live simply and honestly. Living simply, knowing enough, and being happy with what we have is the way for us to find true peace in life. Finally, there is the lesson of fearless attitude in the face of death. The attitude of the two remaining monks towards the death of their companion is a typical example of the spirit of fearlessness in Buddhism. They do not consider death to be scary, but see it as a natural part of life, and they even welcome death with joy. This represents complete liberation from fear and sorrow, reaching the state of nirvana. Fear is just a product of the mind. Learn to face death and changes in life with a fearless attitude, to live a truly free life. The story of the three laughing monks is a reminder that although life is short, if we know how to enjoy each moment with joy, we will find true happiness. Look at life with an open mind, accepting all things that come and go as their impermanent nature. And don't forget, smiling is the easiest way to spread happiness and peace to everyone. If you feel this story is useful, don't hesitate to subscribe to our channel to receive more lessons from Buddhism, and leave a comment to share your thoughts. See you in the next storytelling video.